Hello there everybody, Oimon here and welcome to Year Walk. I know it doesn't exactly look like it right now. This is one of those games that doesn't have any kind of opening menu or anything like that. It's just straight into the introduction, straight into the game. So I have paused it because that's the only way you guys get to see the introduction, because that's just how it goes. Anyway, yes. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. That might explain why I'm a few minutes late even starting. From what I've heard, this game's only about 2 to 2.5 hours long, so we should be easily able to get it done today, so it won't be an issue. I wanted a one-off day thing today, because I've got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday later on this week planned. So, yeah, let's just not worry about that. I had some issues I needed to take care of before we could sit down. Nothing too serious, nothing too major. Hopefully this will be good. I don't know like a vast amount about this game. I've seen that like when it came out, I know several of the YouTubers I follow played it, and apparently they like really liked it. It's like supposed to be, here's the thing, I don't know if it's supposed to be just like an outright horror game. I don't think it is. I think it's one of those games, it's a little puzzly, sort of point and clicky style, and it's a little bit, sort of, it's very atmospheric. It relies more on atmosphere than it does on, you know, jump scares and horror and things like that. Which I'm all in favor of. I mean, I love a good horror game, but some horror games aren't very scary because they don't try very hard. I've got so many little indie horror games that I could play on, and I will get around to them eventually. I do like indie horror games because it's kind of fun to see what other people want in horror. I mean, case in point, I used to think that horror could only be achieved, like true scary horror could only be achieved if you went down the Amnesia the Dark Descent route. You know, you versus monsters, no other option but to run and hide. And it was scary when it first came out, until every single horror game under the sun, both big and large, decided to be like that. You know, and then of course you got the other horror games where, you know, you're fully kitted out. Like you say, you know, your Resident Evil 4s, your Dead Spaces, you know, games like that. And those sort of horror games, they're not really scary, but they can still have a good atmosphere. And Resident Evil 4's got a great atmosphere, like especially like the first time you play in that opening village where you're really not sure what the fuck is going on, you know. But that's fun, you know, that's fine. It's not really a problem in the long run. So yeah, and then of course there's other horror games that don't really try to be horrific in any way. They're just a little bit creepy and a little bit fun, and especially if you, I mean, I don't really play a lot of really small time indie horror games like the games you get on itch.io and stuff like that. Mostly because they don't, I mean, for me, playing games like this, they don't really fill a 3-hour slot, so I'd have to play multiple of them, and it can be hard to get noticed on a platform like Twitch doing stuff like that. I mean, it used to be that if you did that shit on YouTube, you would get views. But even on YouTube now these days, you can't get noticed for doing stuff like that. The big gamers still do it because, you know, they're guaranteed views because of the number of followers they get. But that's not what YouTube wants anymore, you know? I mean, I think if YouTube had its way, any form of gaming content aside from trailers and like allowed tutorial videos would be the only things allowed, and they probably wouldn't even like the tutorial videos. It would be trailers and nothing else if YouTube had their way. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It don't matter. It does not matter in the slightest. So we're going to be playing Year Walk. As I said, it's a point and click puzzler. It's not very long, so hopefully I'll be able to finish it up nice and quickly today. That'll be good fun. Okay, so I'm going to start reading what's in the background. I know it's paused at the moment, but if I start reading that first line now, I'm not going to be able to catch up with it. So, In the old days, man tried to catch a glimpse of the future in the strangest of ways. They locked themselves in dark rooms, not partaking of food and drink. At the stroke of midnight, they ventured out into the night through the dark woods, where strange creatures roamed, to see if they would be wealthy, to see if they would be happy, to see if they would live, to see if they would be loved. Yeah, so that's the idea of Year Walk. It's sort of based on, I think, Swedish kind of folklore and stuff like that. And the idea of a year walk is more or less what it just said. You see yourself away and you're trying to see a glimpse of the future. So use A, D, or left and right arrow keys to walk. Ooh. Ooh, it works. Wait, what's that? I see an arrow. I don't know what that means. Okay, so we have house. Can we click on it? When there's a path leading north, press W or up arrows to cross it. So we can move up and down slightly. So we can move left and right. And I'm assuming that arrow means we can go up. Yep. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fair. Ooh. What's this? Ooh, it has shapes. Oh, it's like an old phone. Ah, yeah, okay, I don't know that. Were you there before? I don't think you were there before. Slightly creepy. Okay, that's good. It's relying almost entirely on its atmosphere, and I like that. Oh, wait, hang on. No, maybe it was there before. Could just be something in the background. I haven't seen anything else I can access, just that. So there's the way back. There's that. Anything else beyond this? Oh, we have some rocks. We have... Press down on arrow keys to walk a path leading south. Yes, I kind of figured that. Okay. So I can see we're kind of moving in levels here, in layers. I get that. So items on the road tend to indicate where you can move up or down. That's interesting. Ooh, campfire. Anything interesting here? Nope. Walking speed can be adjusted in the setting. Okay then. There is a map, by the way. You've got these things up here. You've got map, an encyclopedia, a journal, hints if you need them, and settings. So that's a thing. Okay, well, interesting. Certainly very different type of game. I thought it was just like a point and click adventure game in that, you know, you click around in order to move, but I guess not. Ah, I finally hear some sound. Can we go towards the windmill? Apparently we can. I can't click on anything, which is strange. So we can go to the windmill. That's where we walked in. Ah, so it's just to the windmill then. It's literally the only place I've been able to go. Hello. There you are. I've been waiting for you all day. Smiles. You should not go outside without a hat on a cold day like this. You will freeze your ears off. And I'm quite fond of the person those ears belong to. Poke. Did anyone see you coming here? Nope. Nope. Now you're being silly. You know that I'm not ashamed of you. It's not that. I like you very much. But you and I come from different worlds. He's waiting for my answer. I said I'd give it to him next year. And this is the last day of this year. Now you're being unfair. This isn't any easier for me. I don't like it when you're like this. Calm down. Year walking? I hope you're joking. You do remember what happened to my cousin, don't you? Promise me you won't do anything foolish. We're not supposed to know what happens in the future. You should hurry home to your cottage and get some rest. It's getting dark soon. We should hurry home to your... Right, so we're like star-crossed lovers, I guess? So we're sort of meeting at the windmill in secret. Should you find yourself lost, clues can be found in the hints menu. Yes, apparently so. Okay, so the idea of it is, you know, we're star-crossed lovers, and still don't know what that is. We are meeting in secret. And, oh, cutscene. Yeah, so star-crossed lovers meeting in secret, and you know, someone else has asked her to marry him, and you know, last day of the year. So yeah, okay, we'll see where this goes. And so we're going to do the year walk in order to see what happens. I hear a thumping. Oh. What is this? Ooh. Oh, it's making the... Yeah, it's making the game logo. Year walk. That's a nice way to do the logo. Huh. A thought just occurred, ignore me. Not about the game, about something else completely and totally other. Right, okay, so this is the house. That Jack built? Probably not. Wonder what we're doing now. Oh, that wasn't there before. Baby something, okay. Are we in the year walking now? Is this year walking? Oh. Okay. So we got that, which says... I don't know. So how does the map actually look? Oh. Ah, look, there it is. Right, so this is the map. That was the windmill. So before I'd gone up there, down there, and through to that. That's fine. Ah, that's a neat map. So pretty decently sized. So can we click and go, or is it just no woods and box? Okay. So we can see where certain things are looking at the map. I probably shouldn't use the map too much. Only if I am absolutely positively lost. So way forward over there. There's a horse. Was that the same symbol that had the child head? Hang on, let me go back and look. I know sort of roughly where it was. Yeah, so same sort of downwards facing pitchfork. So a child and a horse, but I don't know specifically what that gleans into. But I'm sure we'll work it out sooner rather than later. Okay, so that was over there. Horse. Way forward over here. Oh, outhouse. Oh. Hi? Don't know what you're about yet, but I'm sure I'll find that all in good time. We're sort of way down there. Way down there. Ooh. Way forward over there. Wall. What happened? What's going on? Key? What? So we need the key? Was that telling me where the key was? Is that what you were doing? Something about a woman? Hang on. So we're there. So we need to get to the church, I'd imagine. So the key to that door is with some woman, I guess. Okay. So I'll orientate myself a little bit. Apparently the original version of this game did not have a map, which is... I can't imagine how people played that, getting on with that. It's quite disorientating. Alright, well if the key is with the woman, the only woman we've so far met is over here. You still there? No, you're gone. Is there a way? No, it's just the windmill. Okay, so we went up here, up here, up here. We went up there and around to there, didn't we? Okay, so we've explored these areas. And we've explored these areas. So we'll check these ones next. These three here. And then we'll go down to this one. Okay, so it's down, down, down. And just look around. Okay, that's fine. Planning your journey ahead of time is useful, I think. Now you see... That's different. Should I be writing this down? And I hear something. Oh, that's getting... Ah. Okay, there's something else there too. That voice is getting louder. Oh. Hello. Oh. Okay. Don't know what those are yet. Okay, so we have a river. That's fine. We need to follow the sound. Are we following the sound of that voice? I mean, I'd imagine it's... Hello. You're the woman with the key, aren't you? No, wait, hey, where are you going? You got a very lovely voice, can I say that? Hi? Can I poke you? I guess we're following her for now. This will probably end badly for me. Where are you going? Guess we're going forward. Hello. I have no idea what we're doing. Are you the W from walk because of your arms? Ah, she's made a path for me. Well then. Hello. Two owls. Okay. That was the thing. Where am I right now? Oh, I'm there. Oh, cool. So, yeah, I started off here, followed her up there, across there, over to here, and then to there. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Alright, so we have hooting owls. Whatever the hell that means. Now, there was something... Where was it? That's weird. Where was the way back? Oop, here. This. I saw a... Where was it? Somewhere around here there was a... This. Okay. So there. So, and then up that way. Okay, so I can remember that. I got it. I got it, guys. I got it. So it's... I don't know whether you start at the top or at the bottom, so... Ah! Ah ha ha ha. Okay, so there's 3 of those, and they're all dotted around somewhere. Okay, so if we, can we see them on the map? Would that make things a little easier? One there. One there. And where's the other one? Over there, by the looks of it. Alright, best way to get there from here. Oh. Oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll go up, left. No, up, right, down, right, up. Yeah, okay. Alright, I got it. So we go, when we get there, we go up, right, up, right. So I don't know what those tree things are for, but we'll get that on. Down, right. Still don't know what that box is either. Again, it's a puzzle game, so we'll work it out one step at a time, people. And then around here, okay, so it was da. Okay, I better write that down. First one was fine because I was going straight there. Actually, I could go straight there, but I'm not gonna. I could, but I'm not gonna. Okay. I'm gonna assume order doesn't matter. Now, according to this, I should be able to go. Yeah, if we go across here. I tried to promise myself I wouldn't use the map too much, but I think I'm just going to be referring to it because it's bloody easier. And then somewhere over here there was this. But according to the map, this is the only way over to there where the third one is. So, by that logic, I need to do something else first, don't I? Right. So I need to find a way to light the inside of that room. Presumably? Question mark? Interesting. Okay, so what else? Where have we not explored? What was with that hut? Was that the one with the doll? Creepy ass doll. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Statue with 2 owls. But I don't know what song they need to make. Like, I get it, you know, woman was there. You've got the 2 owls on either side. I get that. But I don't know, like, what's the song they need to make? That's an interesting thing. Is there anything popped up in the journal? I don't have that. Okay, encyclopedia? Okay, that's just the thing. Okay, so. The Huldra. Huldra is known to have played a part in Norse mythology, but she's likely of an even older origin from where men lived off the forest rather than the fields. The Huldra was the guardian of the forest. She tended to the trees, plants and animals. A single tree in a grove surrounded by a smaller tree. Surrounded by smaller trees was often considered to be the Huldra's home, or even the Huldra herself. That makes sense. Most stories she was presented herself as a beautiful young woman. This was, however, not her real appearance. Very few saw the holder's true face, and even fewer lived to speak of it. She was often described as a lonely and woe-filled creature. Her relationship with humans was very complex. She could enthrall a man with her beautiful songs and lure him deeper and deeper into the forest, where she either wedded or killed him. The men kissed by the holder became apathetic and slow. According to some accounts, the holder was a positive force. If a hunter was kind to the holder, she might blow her breath down the barrel of his rifle, which would bless his hunt. Colliers considered her their friend, as she keeps fires from spreading from their charcoal kiln. She also helped those who willingly offered their blood to her, but this was dangerous, as the holder might drink the giver dry. Holder was capable of doing both good and bad deeds. It was very hard to predict whether she would help or harm, since she played by her rules known only to her. You walk. You're walking is a core for a vision quest. Yeah, oh god, that's a lot of text. I'm not reading all that. The Brook Horse, the Myling, the Night Raven, the Church Grim. Okay. Well, in that case... Oh, here's a thought. Maybe... Has the church door... Hang on, what's the way to the church? Has the church door opened now that she's gone back to her home? No, it's still there. Okay. Okay, so she's still got the key. That's not good. Okay, where else have I not been? I think I've been in all the rooms. Okay, so based on that, let's just wander around and see what we can find for a bit. Keep an eye out for anything of note. You know, anything worth actively noting down. So definitely nothing in there. Okay, that's fine. Wasn't expecting anything, but you never know. Things can change. Now that I've done the let's walk around with the woman bit, something else, something new might have popped up. Okay, so we've got that. Alright, I feel like I should make a note of this as well. So we've got person with a sort of C shape beneath them. Okay, that's fine. Just making note of everything at the moment. So we've got... Go forward and over here. There should be another tree. This. So it's a sort of bird thing with a talon shape beneath that. Interesting. No idea what all this leads into yet, but I'm sure we'll work something out. And we've also got that weird box, which I also don't understand. So we've got nothing in that. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. Okay, so we've got the horse. With a sort of, I don't know, pitchfork type thing. Okay, that's fine. Where are we right now? So we're there. We really need to get into that. I'm sure that's going to be a thing. What we could do is if we go and draw the second glyph on the... Hang on, where's the... There. Okay. We draw the second glyph onto this, which is you. You probably won't do anything, but you never know. Okay, so put a little tick above that. I've already got it. Okay, so there's glyph number 2. What's this? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Did I not check that last time? Are we on the... Yeah, okay. Let me just check over here. One moment. This is interesting because it's like I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, and it's like, you know, was the woman friendly? Is she gonna help me? Is she gonna hurt me? I don't know. I like that I don't know. That adds a good element of mystery to the whole thing. So it's interesting to see where we're gonna go with this. Alright, that one I've already done. Somewhere over here. Ah. But there was nothing in there, was there? Yeah, that was unfortunate. There was nothing in there at all. I don't think so. Can't go left or right when you're in a building. Okay. Okay, so we tried that. Let's go... Got that one. Is there anything back at my house? Because we still got this. And it's got like different shapes. So obviously there's like a code or something I need to get here at some point. I don't know what it is. That's strange. And we got this baby picture. That's also with the downward pitchfork, though. That's interesting. Where am I right now? Oh, there. Oh, I thought it was one further down than that. Hang on. Where's there? Oh, nothing at the house either. Well, that's weird. I feel like I've exhausted all the possible options here. Been over there, been over there. Hold that thought. I will work this out. I am going to work this out. I'm not going to have this game stump me. Just a question of being as methodical as possible. Got that written down? Yeah, I've got that written down. Okay, that one I've got. Nothing there. We still don't have the key. Oh, that's the wrong button. Interesting. How have I run out of things to do and not worked out where to go next? That is... well, that's bad even for me. Alright. Person hanging down. Ah. I got it. I'm writing this down. It's left, right, left, right. 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 Left. Left. Okay. Yeah, what I realized, it was a spinning top. That's what I missed. I noticed as I was rotating it, I was like, why is it you can rotate it really quickly one way but not really quickly the other? That seems puzzle-ish. And what I realized was it was screwing in. So it's left, right, left, right, 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 left, left. Gotcha. scale of 1 to 10, how much am I going to regret this? Well, I'm leaning at about 6 at the moment. Okay. Are we still on the map? No, we have no map for this area. There's that. That. Oh. Okay, so I gotta get it right. No, okay. I don't know if there's a particular... Okay. Ah. Trying to work out what, like, the key is here. Yeah, that one worked. I don't understand. Damn it. Okay. No, it's the second one, then the fourth one. 2, 3, 4. I also know that it will accept the fourth one on the first thing, which is weird. I'm also not sure how many there are. I think there's 6. I don't know what the pattern is. This is the thing, like... It accepts that one, fine. But then it doesn't accept this one? Or that one? So it's not 6. There must be some key to this and that I'm missing. I'm looking at the rocks, I'm looking at... I wondered if maybe it was the placement of the trees. Or maybe it really is just supposed to be potluck. That's weird. You think there's usually like a logic to these things? Well, there's 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not 8 either, okay. Right, 1, 2. So 7 will do it on the third one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then back to the beginning again. But here's the problem. I don't know what the pattern is. 2. Hang on a second. Can we try? Nope. Okay. I'm just trying to find what is the quickest route at the moment. So it's 2 right. And then this one could be 7. That'd be 6. So you can also do 6 rather than 4. I don't understand the logic behind it though, that's the thing. Then we know it's... seven. And that works. And it's not 7 again. So it's 2. And then 8. 7. 6. Okay, 6 is slightly easier to get to than that. And then... I'm kind of curious. Is there like... What's the hint for this? Let's see what it says. Follow the perfect song? Listen carefully, only one tone is in tune. Oh god, I've got rubbish here for music. Not you. Okay. This would be much easier to listen to if it wasn't for the background music. No. No. Made it. I think that was 5. Hi, you got to give me the key now. Ew. Am I dead? Do I have a key? At least. Ugh, she took my blood. It melted. Great. Well, that was a start. I knew something was going to happen. I just didn't know what. That was slightly annoying. Here's the thing. I get that you were listening for the perfect pitch one. That's fine. But that would have been much easier to actually deal with as a puzzle if you hadn't had that very loud background music. Actually, have I gone the wrong bleeding way? Because that background music was very loud. Like, stupidly loud when you're trying to listen to the sound that a thing is trying to make. You know? If you're going to have something that's audible, you have to be able to actually hear it. I don't have an inventory button. Did I not pick it up? I mean, I clicked it and it sort of dissolved, so I figured that meant I had it. As it ended up in the water, am I going to have to... Where's the way to the river? Backwards. Almost exclusively backwards. Okay. Hi. You got a key? Can I borrow it? Okay. What is my encyclopedia book? So this is the brook horse. Sweden is a country that has a lot of lakes, rivers, streams, and brooks. Swedish folklore is filled with strange creatures residing in dark waters. Brookhouse was a pale horse who lived in creeks and lakes, allowing children to ride on his back. Brookhouse spine grew for every rider that lured it on its back. When the brook horse was satisfied, it leaped into the water, whereupon the children drowned. Lovely! Brook horse is uncommon with the Knicks. Young girls drown water, according to some, they were one and the same. Likely the brook horse was made up to keep children playing too close to the water. When you told him not to, a young man on his way home from work at a charcoal kiln, that's important, that's where we need to get the light from. He tried to wash up in the nearby creek. The man finds a strange stone formed like a small child in the water. He picks it up. The man notices that he is not alone. He's being watched by a horse walking on two legs. The horse stretches out a human hand to the man, who gets frightened and runs home to a shack he shares with his fellow workers. He tells the tale to his comrades, who laugh at him and call him the drunken fool. He shows them the stone, which now looks quite ordinary. The man curses and goes to bed. When the worker wakes up the following morning, they find the man dead in his bed, his lungs filled with water, and the stone nowhere to be seen. The brook horse was almost always closely associated with death, not always in a negative way. For instance, in the sad folktale Little Nils, the brook horse is the one who finally lured him to lose his soul home, and thus ends his long series of misfortune. So that's the brook horse. Wants me to drown. That's nice of him. Okay, hang on. Let me see. But the encyclopedia is now bloody. Mylogen. Some Mylings died at the hands of angel makers. The angel maker would typically be paid in the child's poor mother to find a decent home for the infant. When the mother left, the infant was murdered. Typically, the Mylings were murdered by their mothers, often unmarried women who had been left to fend for themselves. The Myling would commonly be left in the woods to die, or they would have been drowned by their mothers in brooks or bogs. Some Mylings died at the hand of angel makers. The angel maker, didn't I say twice? Angel maker would typically be paid by the child's poor mother. Why is that there? I don't need that, thanks. Oh, good. So we gotta find the others, have we? I'm just gonna go this way. I'll talk to you later. You know, that's been red for a while now. Is there something in there? Alright, so we gotta look for... Is there red spots on my map now? No, unfortunately not. Okay. So we've gotta find... Jeez, that was... It's still all bloody and it's still got a bleeding hole in it. Oh. Okay, so it's in there. Something about UN? Oh, wait. U and N? I noticed there were letters scattered around here. U and N? Huh. Press the buttons on your keyboards, guys. Hi. Oh, do we have to? Oh. I gotta fucking hold this. This is deeply unpleasant. Oh, there you go. Found another one for you. Hope you're being happier now. When do I get my key back, please? Thank you. Blimey. I don't know where the other ones would be. I mean, they could be anywhere. I imagine they're not going to be too far, because the game's not going to want you to hold the button too long. No, I didn't think so. You were not here before. Yeah, okay, I gotta hold the button down the whole way and watch the fucker wriggle. Lovely. There's number 3. I hope you're enjoying your wiggling little babies. Okay. Let's move the fudge on, I say. Where could the next one be? Where could it be? I want to check most of the areas as best we can. I'm gonna go check my house. Get the bad feeling there's gonna be one there. No? Huh, genuinely surprised. I figured that would be the perfect place for a lovely little jump scare. Right, where am I? Well, it's got to be around here somewhere. Yeah, okay. Wait. Fuck. I'll admit, that made me jump. That came out of so fucking nowhere. That was surprising. I'll give the game credit. That legitimately made me jump. Anyway, here's number 4. I hope you're happy now. Can I please have the key? Give me the key. Thank you. Sorry, little ones. I needed the key really badly. Oh, fuck you. What's this for? Can I use you to see in the dark? Hey, hey. Ooh, what's this? Some sort of star and 5 dots. Ooh. I figured there'd be like a... I don't know. I'm not sure what I figured. But, I mean, I knew that there was some sort of secret entrance in here because the map tells me there is. Look. I want to go there. So, something with a star. Oh, okay. So the fire is now permanently there. So it's definitely the right place for it. Star and 5 dots. Where's that bird gonna have ended up? She's gone. Okay. I more or less expected that, I think. Okay, what else is there? My house. Where would the bird likely hang out? I'm thinking the church, really. It's a bird. But I don't know. Still only got 2 of those. Again, we need to get through the dark room in order to find that. So bird buggered off with my key again. God, the shit I'm having to go through just to find a bloody key. Does it say anything about the bird? Yeah, the night raven. Here we go. Carrion birds were deeply linked with misfortune and death. Night raven or Nataven was certainly no exception. It was a large bird with sharp beak, sometimes with a hole in its wing. Really? Strange. If a person gazed through those holes, he would become ill. Other stories told of gigantic skeleton birds that could never satisfy its hunger. Travelers foolish enough to be out at night risk being devoured by a terrible bird, especially at festivals, days such as Christmas or New Year's Eve, which it is today. Okay. The night raven has also been described as an ordinary raven, but if it landed on the house, someone would die shortly with a terrible fever. Ah, so is it back at my house? Overall, the night raven was strongly associated with disease. When farmers sent their children out to collect birds' eggs, they had to be careful they did not pick the eggs of the night raven. Those eggs were considered deadly, but if a child was unsure, he could knock the egg 3 times and say, "Out with the evil spirits." If the egg belonged to the night raven, it would turn black. Night raven would not only infested the eggs, but also possessed birds, preferably carrion birds. According to some sources, Night Raven was a spirit of an evil, greedy man who had not been buried properly. Green manifests itself in Night Raven's fondness for shiny objects. Are you back at my house then? Nope. Great, okay, okay, so it's not at the house. See, I'm not sure. Oh, excuse me. I'm not sure what I need to do with the flame in that one small room, because it's like I've got the flame and now I can look around. That's fine, perfectly grand. I like it a lot, but it hasn't really led into anything. Which is strange. I mean, if I get really stuck, then I'll use the hint system. I don't want to use the hint system. I mean, I used it on that... I mean, I was brute forcing my way through that one anyway. Still no key. But I wanted to see what the actual logic of that puzzle was. It was just like, oh, you gotta listen for the perfect pitch, which is not obvious. Especially when you can barely hear what the notes were being hit anyway, because of the background music. So... yeah, a little off. You know, I'm not 100% sure on a scale of 1 to 10 how fair that particular puzzle was. Because above all else, a puzzle needs to be fair, you know? It should be, if you failed, you failed because you made the mistake, not because the game was obtuse. It was the same problem I had with The Way, you know, because that puzzle game relied on your failure and to learn from your failure, but failure is frustrating. So rather than forcing the player to fail over and over again and ultimately rewarding them for whatever it is they did eventually get right, the game should have... So we got this here. Can we pick you up at all or do anything with you? Can't do anything with you. Not sure what this is about, you see, because it's got 2 dots there and that down there. And then it's got a star symbol with 5 dots under it. None of this means anything to me. That's the problem. All right, let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. Night Raven Part 2. Search in a high place for the exit. What? I can't scroll up though. Oh, of course I can move this, can't I? Doy. More meat. 3 with that. Hang on a second. Let's glean into these, I wonder. So star is 5, but I didn't see anything associated with a star in terms of a picture. Yeah, that was me being slightly stupid, so apologies about that. So it's that shape is a 1, apparently. And then this shape is a 6. Okay. Well, I found the exit at least. Oh, really? I gotta do this manually? Oh boy. Jump scare incoming! Then again, maybe not. Oh. Dead bird. Not the dead bird. Good for you. There it is. That's exactly what I was looking for. So that, and that. Excellent. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Always carry a piece of notepaper with you. Wait, can I actually pick you up? No. Okay. Fine, whatever. Found what I needed to find. I'm good. Not sure what the symbols and the dots are for. Where am I going? It's there, isn't it? So we gotta go up, down, down. Hello. Okay, so we go you, and you. There we go. Oh no, what have I done? Left, right, left, right, right, left, right. But where do I need to do that? I don't know. Left, right. I'm thinking he's on the map somewhere. No. Left, right, left. No, that ain't gonna work. Where do I need to do left, right, left, right, right, left, right? I mean, okay, I've got it, but where do I need to pull that off? Interesting. Left, right. It's not about physical movement, perhaps. So, okay, where could we go to enter that in? It would seem the church is going to be our ultimate end goal here. That's fine. I haven't seen anything in here that's like, hey, left, right, do this, left, right. But then again, I also haven't seen anything with 4 dots on it. Just, you know, mentioning that. It's got 2 dots. But I haven't seen anything with 4 dots. There's 3 dots there, 2 dots there, 5 dots there, 1 dot there, 6 dots. So where's 4 dots when you need it? Oh, hang on. 4 dots. Ah. The C is 4 dots. Okay, interesting. Didn't realize it kept going beyond this. Not much, but hey, we've got the symbols and we've got an order to it. That's weird. I don't know. Let's see what it says. Touch the thievish bird. I have! A lot! Do I have to keep poking him or something? Oh, I didn't know that. Can I finally have the key now? Oh, thank fuck for that. Oh, you're gonna fuck off in the darkness, aren't you? Oh no, wait, we apparently have enough light with the key. Open Curraway. If the lock was that brittle, why didn't I just break it in the first place? Okay, come on. Let's do this. Oh, okay. Right. Hang on. Can't go left or right? Oh, no going left or right. Okay, so we've got... Oh. Oh, okay. Hang on. Right, so you're 4. You're... No. You're 1. You're 2 and you're 3? Were you none? Well, this is the thing, right? Based on the number of dots that I saw, it had the labels from 1 till 6, but 1 wasn't listed. Oh, unless... Right, because it had the same symbol on it, so they were both 2. Okay. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, I was getting confused. I was assuming they all had to be different numbers, but here's the thing. The horse and the baby both had the symbol for 2 on it. That was the kick. That was it. That was what I didn't get. Okay, well this is bloody weird. What the hell's up with this? Oh, I get you. Okay, so it's left, right, left, right, right, left, right. Okay. Hi. Goatman, hi. Who are you exactly? Encyclopedia, the Church Grim. Ah yes, of all the creatures in Swedish folklore, the Church Grim was definitely the most complex, certainly the most feared. I've run out of tea. Little is known of it, since it was considered bad luck for people to even speak about it. The Church Grim's appearance varied, which could possibly be attributed to the nature of the Church Grim's origin. When the church was built in medieval times, an animal was sometimes buried alive under the floors, most commonly goats, since these were comparatively cheap. Of course. There have also been stories of criminals being buried alive as punishment. In other versions, criminals' heart was cut out and placed inside an animal carcass that was sacrificed. The heart was central in many of the myths surrounding the Grimm. Stories from the south of Sweden told that if you touched the Church Grimm's heart, you could stare into the eye of creation. Church Grim guarded the church against thieves and grave robbers, but because of it, even honest folks avoided the church at night. Some stories say if you were unlucky enough to be the last one to die during the year, you would serve the Church Grim the following year. There are other stories that suggest that the Church Grim was not a guardian at all, rather a sort of parasite that was drawn to the energy of the church. While there it fed on people's hopes, dreams, and fears. A recent controversial theory suggests that the Church Grim was closely related to a nameless Bronze Age deity. Touch the heart, huh? See all of creation being born. Oh, did I break it? Okay, that's really cool. Is that God? It's too late now. I feel like this is the end of Fez. But that's the church. I don't get it. What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm assuming I'm supposed to be looking for something specific in here. Can't move left or right or anything at the moment. If it's the only thing I can do, I guess it's the only thing I'll do. Child. Horse. These are the symbols I've been seeing. It can't be changed. What were the other symbols I saw? Child, horse, bird, and baby. Oh, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Baby. The decision has already been made. But what was the decision? I have no idea what's going on. But I think I've worked it out. Okay, I got it. Bird. You must stop coming here. And the boat. Which were actually the 5 creatures I saw over the course of the night, thinking, I don't love you. Oh dear. Ooh. Isn't it lovely? Can we? Yes, we can. Yes, indeed, we can move. We actually... Nope. So yeah, thinking about it, the woman... Waiting to see if I see the arrow pop up top. Or down below, actually, for that matter. Look like I can... Oh. What?
Oh, the joy, I can see the light.
What?
Oh, the joy, I can see the light.
I have some questions.
Oh, a burning torch appears
Anyone?
in the distance,
Hello?
bright and clear.
Okay.
I can see.
Best guess. Okay. He went on the year walk to see the future, and in the future he saw that she didn't love him anymore. That's what she was planning to say. And then suddenly we cut to spring, and she's killed herself. My guess is that he saw the future, I don't love you anymore. So he broke it off with her.
I will see my love.
And because of that, she killed herself.
Storm will let me in through heaven's gate.
That's my only guess. That game was weird. In a good way, actually. I kind of liked it. It's a kind of... Having played it, I think I'd agree that it's more of an art piece than anything else, you know? Like, it really has that feeling of, you know, we're telling an art... Wait, what did they say? Written it all down. Yes. Everything that happened. It can be changed. Deliver the message. The journal. Secret is hidden. North of the mill. South of the brook. Remember. A secret. North of the mill, south of the brook. Walk again. There may be more to this than I thought. Interesting. Where are you going to drop me off? Ah, back at the beginning of the game. Okay. The old days managed to... Can we skip this? Nope, apparently not. Okay, so... Something... Secret in the journal. North of the mill. So is that... Of the mill, south of the brook. No, I spelled it right. North of the mill, south of the brook. So that's not that, but it could be. It could be that I have to like actually look. Okay, let's... Hang on, this may not be over yet. Let's run through this one more time. Because what I'm thinking... we've got to physically look for something that is north of the mill. And physically look for something that is south of the brook. Because there are those two areas. Because if you look at the map... We'd have to play through it now. There's an area north of the... Oh! Hang on. The... Oh, hang on. Alright, hang on. Ah ha ha ha. So it's T-H-E, the L-M, the Olm 68. Theo Alm, perhaps? That's interesting. South of the brook. 1894. Wow, I thought I physically would have to go there. That's good. That is like wow. Okay, this game's just gone up a few points. Okay, so the journal, it was Theo Alm 68 and the password was 1894. Oh. What on earth? It's midnight. So is this the journal of the character? Hello, new system. Testing photo upload. It works. Should probably write here more often. Sounds like me when I try to keep a diary. Read about every book on Swedish folklore there is. Surprised how little has been written about year walking. Needs more sources of information. Talk to ES. He suggested some field work might be good, but I feel like might be 30 years too late. Been talking to elderly folks, eating cookies, drinking coffee. The knowledge about new year walking has been limited to say the least. Barely any one of them knew what it was. If they did, they had heard stories as children but forgotten the details. Thinking ES sent me on a wild goose chase. Interview at the retirement home. May I never grow old. The last interview was intriguing, if very brief. Talked to one Astrid Jansen. She was over 100 years old. That's impressive. Clear at times. Did not know a lot about folklore, but she did claim that her grandfather's brother had once year walked. Sadly, she did not know his name. He died many years before she was born. When I have to look into it, her maiden name was Svensson, which leaves me with a lot of possibilities. She was born in Vedtorp, and I can only hope that her grandfather was as well. More interviews, nothing worth mentioning. Professor Asp called today. He hinted that the faculty wanted me to take part in my research. Followed up on the retirement home in the early 20th century. There are 6 households in Vedtorp with the name Svensson, according to the church book. Astrid was born in 1913. Her grandfather was named Carl Frederick. He had 2 brothers. One died in 1942. The older brother, Daniel Svensson, died in 1895. Since Astrid said that her great-uncle died before she was born, Daniel is the one who supposedly year walked. A miller's apprentice. Going to the library to check out old newspapers tomorrow. So is this... Hang on, is this the library of the Game Maker? I don't know. Newspapers and grasping at straws. Another day at the library, nothing interesting. Bored, about to give up. Excited. Newspapers finally mentioned a Daniel Stevenson. He was apparently arrested for murder of a young woman in Vedtorp. I cannot read that. Information is scarce. Her name was Stina Nilsson. She was a miller's daughter. Her body was found in a field outside of the village. She has been stabbed multiple times. The library should be open longer. Hope I can find reference. He supposedly year walked. The motive behind the murder seems to have been jealousy. Not many details. Apparently, Stina was going to marry a Lucas Tapper. She was on her way home from Lucas's parents when she was intercepted by Daniel. She was found the following morning. Just 17 years old. I feel a tad guilty about my excitement yesterday. After all, there was a great tragedy behind this. The press seems to have lost interest in the case after a while. Found nothing today. Maybe ES can tell me something. Had a long talk on the phone with ES. The murder case was unknown to him. He had, however, spent a lot of time in Vedtorp during the 60s when he studied folklore in the area. There had been a rather peculiar rune stone that seemed to predate the Viking Age. ES claims that there was a definite connection between the symbols on the stone and year walking. You cannot tell me how. I want to check it out. Went to the library again in case I missed something about Daniel. Indeed I had. Found an article. Feeling upset and a little bit sad, borrowed the article just in case. Perhaps there was more to learn about Daniel. Booked a hotel room in Vedtorp. I'm trying to work out if these are real or not. Arrived in Vedtorp, it's a small place. One street cuts through the village. It's a rather depressing place, to be fair. The weather could not do any place justice. The hotel is empty besides me and a group of dog toy manufacturers who are a bit on the noisy side. Must ask Chief for the veal recipe. Chef even for the veal recipe. Got a map from the hotel owner. Excited about the archive. Have a feeling that I will find something major. Just got back from the archive. An interesting place. Sadly, it's not open for... Sadly, it's only open 4 hours a day. It's understandable since I was the only visitor. Possibly found the files I need tomorrow. Reading and lots of it. I knew it. The archive exceeded my wildest dreams. On New Year's Eve in 1893, Daniel Svensson did indeed year walk. The court records refer to his year walk at several occasions. I have just started to scratch the surface. There must be beliefs hidden among these papers that have been forgotten for ages. Amazing. This is by far the latest recorded year walk. I hope I'm excused for borrowing the file from the archive. They gave me little choice since they are closed during the weekend. Could not sleep last night, too excited by the files. Much of the records are of legal nature, but there are relevant passages. Daniel claimed he knew that he would murder Stina after seeing it in a vision in his year walk. Sadly, the scribe has not bothered to take it all down and occasionally just refers to it as ramblings of a madman. Poor boy, there are certainly elements that are new to me. Must write down in detail later on. Need fresh air. Daniel Cabin Solstorten is briefly mentioned in the protocol. I will ask about it. Hope it still exists. Ah, yes. The box. I forgot about the box. Drove around for hours in the forest today. This could be the secret of the box. There's something in the box. Drove around for hours in the forest today. There are woods to get lost in. As for the directions for every local, most people had never heard of the cabin. Was about to give up when I met an old man. His aunt had lived there till the 60s. From then it had 3 different owners that used it as a summer house in the mid-80s. The last family that owned the cabin only stayed there one summer. Their 5-year-old son drowned in a brook nearby, and after that they never returned. Nobody has lived there since. The old man's nephew owned the land. I asked the old man if I could pay a visit. He did not think there would be anyone to mind. So this is real. This is like... Is this... I think this is the research that the creator of this game went through. The cabin is situated deep in the forest. No signs, no road, just a narrow path. This was the place where he started his year walk over 100 years ago. Felt overwhelmed by the thought, could not enter. It's a lonely place. The only other building I could find in the area was an underground storehouse. Guess it might have belonged to the cabin. It was too dark to see anything, but I can't imagine there would be anything significant in there. On my way back to the car, I found this strange box. What an odd thing to leave in the middle of the forest. Seems to be more or less mint condition. Could not resist taking it. Tonight I need whiskey and lots of it. So this is the box. Which, that looks very photoshopped in, I'll be honest with you. Went to Vortorp Church today. It's a small white stone church built in the 12th century. The place where the church stands has been used for worship even earlier than that. According to the priest I met, he showed me around the premises. Put a bouquet of flowers on Stina's grave. Seemed appropriate. The most unlikely somber epitaph read, in memory of our loving daughter, Stina Nilsson. Her cries for mercy could not sway his hand. Ouch. Fucking dark. Depressing. Searched for Daniel's grave, but there was no stone, and according to the priest, there probably never was. The gravestone ES told me about is gone. The priest is not sure where they are or where they disappeared. Weather's been unseasonably bad. Spent the day at the county archive. Had trouble concentrating. Tried to locate a photograph of Daniel Svensson, but no luck. The clerk explained that a lot of stuff was lost when the files were moved from the regional archive back in 1976. Apparently there was another murder case in Vettrop in the early 1890s. Elisa Rasmussen drowned 4 infants in a creek. She was an angel maker who received 4 foster children from poor married mothers. Lisa promised to find the babies a good home in exchange for a hefty sum of money. This was all a charade. As soon as the mothers had paid what little they owed, she drowned their children in a nearby creek. All files in that trial had been lost. Outrageous. I think I'm done with the archive. Been thinking a lot about that church. Strange day. The rune stone ES talked about is not marked on any map. Talked to the man at the service station. He drew me a rather primitive map. I can't read any of that. Searched for the stone for a long time. Almost gave up. Found it at last. Felt compelled to touch it. Had strange sensation of looking beyond. Beyond what? Feeling lasted for some time. Oh, it's one of those. Yeah. Okay. So this is everything in the game. Was his research on this. Heading home tomorrow. Wish I had more time. Stone is old, might predate Christianity, but I failed to see how it's connected to year walking. Could not resist stopping by the church on the way home. Walked around for a bit. It's a pretty church, not remarkable, but there's something about it. I feel that the church and the stone are connected somehow. I found the box when I unpacked it and was forgotten about it. It seems to have a lock like construction, but I have yet to understand exactly what it is or how to open it. It reminds me of one of those puzzle boxes. Will this industry to open a password? Must be old, maybe ES knows something about it. Decided not to tell ES about the box. He might not appreciate that I took it with me. He's always nagging me about ethics. Okay. Busy week. Classes and meetings. Faculty is really getting in the way of my research. Feeling a bit strange. Had weird dreams ever since I came back from Vedrop. Dreamt that I was in a vast wasteland. I was searching for keys to my locker together with Jenny from high school. We laughed. And suddenly the sky lit up and Jenny pointed to a simple constellation of stars. She whispered in my ear to never forget it. I asked what she meant, but she was dead and her bones were withered up and old. Woke up. Been feeling rather queasy ever since. Read an account. Hang on, let me just... That might be like the first symbol of the thing or something, I'm thinking. Downward pointing triangle. Read an account of a year walk by a man called Romidel. In an old book I came over in an unused bookshop. Romidel's story is a little more than a told tale told by a drunken oaf. Most of them seem to be. Daniel sticks out. It haunts me. Held lecture by year walking. Several faculty members attended it. They ridiculed me in front of the students. Another strange dream. I was doing my homework, was stressed because the oil lamp was running out of oil. When it did, the pale horse outside the window would come inside. The lamp burnt out and everything went black. Woke up soaked in sweat. Must remember to buy groceries. Further with the box, I have no clue how to open it. Frustrating. What jealous, small-minded, greedy creatures the faculty members are. They will undoubtedly create small-minded, jealous, and greedy students. Don't feel the need to share in my research with the faculty anymore. They don't deserve to read something that my hand was written. They will not understand it anyway. So of what inside the box is like an itch that can't be scratched. Huh. Look at the side. You got the picture of the woman and the bird. Interesting. I searched for references or anything. I found nothing that resembles it at all. Having more strange dreams. Is year walking a mere vision quest? So the vision is brought on by lack of light and food? Yes, believe so. Not so sure. Dreamt of the runestone. When in the forest outside Vesperport, Mrs. Bowman was walking up to me. I was very afraid. She said I'd been a bad boy, broke the rules. Before I could, defend myself and tell her that I did not mean to be naughty, she withered to dust. Found myself in front of the runestone. Grimm's eyes glowed at me, woke up. Found myself thinking of a stone. What does it mean? And how is it connected to year walking? What do people do in these woods? Do not feel like sleeping tonight, drinking coffee and watching TV. If I stay awake, those dreams will stay away. Cannot understand much of my students' presentations today. Must sleep. Someone is watching me all the time. Got an email reminder to deliver the text for the game. Wrote 7 or 8 pages. Hopefully it's enough. Waiting. Don't know for what. Have a feeling something is on the way. Received an odd email today. That's a half circle. Got over 1,000 of these during the night. Emails seem to have stopped when my inbox was full. Don't know what they could mean. Maybe it's a prank by my students, but they seem to. I'd imagine you have to come up with something like that. Is it some kind of threat? Called the priest. Told him my plight. He said that Vedrop sometimes had strange effects on people, but it rarely lasts. Do not think he understands. I was going to ask him about a box. Decided to hang up when he suggested I should see someone. Woke up last night. Heard baby screams from beneath the floorboards. Panicked. Managed to pry out some floorboards. Screaming stopped. The Watchers, the Night Raven, the Holder of the Book Horse, the Church Grim. There might be others, cannot be sure. Can they disguise themselves? Maybe they can read my mind. The Watchers, because they watch. That's what they do. But is that all they do? You walk equals system error. You walking works, but it was never meant to. It's against the rules. The universe blinked its eye and someone crossed all barriers that are known as time and space. The Watchers are watching, but who watches the Watchers? Space? What? That's weird. How can you bend time and space? I'm going to heed an argument. He's surprisingly scornful of my theories. Must remember he's an old man and might not be open to new ideas any longer. Claims that it's impossible to gaze into the future. The future is not set. Nothing happens until it happens. Of course, it's impossible to look for the future according to logic, but I'm not sure they are playing according to our rules. The watchers are more than they appear, unless they are real, yet they are unreal. They do not exist in the manner that this table and this chair exist. How do I know these things? There's the square. Okay, that's the third symbol. How do I know these things? Are they my thoughts? Am I writing this? I certainly did not draw this, and yet it's right here in my notebook. Watchers or antibodies? Daniel broke the rules and he was punished. Hell, another lecture, the last one for a long while, it seems. It's been decided I need a break. It matters not, I have more important things to do. I've been an idiot. Someone is playing me. These shapes, it's the same ones as on the box. Did someone see me take it? Tried the symbols I have received. The box remains shut. There must be more coming, hopefully. Woke up last night. The telephone rang. Answered. Could not hear anyone. Hung up. It rang again. Answered. Could hear someone speak on the other side. Could not make out what was being said. The voice was too far away. Hung up. It kept ringing. I cut the cord. Bought whiskey. Bought food. People stared. Don't want to go out there again. Too many know who I am. If you break the rules, there will be consequences. Wish I had not cut the cord on my phone. Need to hear a human voice. Don't dare go out. Upwards facing triangle. First, I didn't even notice one of the paintings in my living room has been replaced. It must have happened during the 30 minutes I sleep. I cannot let my guard down. Someone was here. Or something. Will the antibodies come for me? Am I a virus in the eye of the universe? Boarded up the balcony and all the windows. Nothing can come in now, I hope. Shouldn't be possible, but someone was here again. I'm definitely being threatened. There was a knife on my kitchen table. I realize that the knife is his. We are connected. The church is central to this, and yet it is not. Perhaps the church itself is not important, but rather the energy of the place. Perhaps the gate is always there, but it's not a gate. Gates are meant to be open or closed. This is a rift in the fabric of the very existence of everything. But why allow it? What does the universe or God or someone not shut the gate? If we're not meant to do it, why let us? I can hear the heart of the universe beating. What's happening? I feel like a worm under a big foot. I feel shadow hanging over me, waiting to get crushed. She sings and I shall follow. She is trying to fool me, that I know, but I must get closer to her because then I get closer to the key that leads to the heart of this all. I didn't steal the box because it begged me to take it with me. Daniel survived all the watchers sent by the universe. He was lured by the temptress, bought the innocence of the pale horse, unearthed the parasite, and finally faced the master of them all, but yet he was destroyed. Could it have gone the other way? Was he doomed from the start? Am I doomed? Is the future set, or can it be altered? Must help him. It's the right thing to do. There was a bond between us. Might have figured it out. 5 watchers, 5 singles, which means there's one more coming. So tired, can't seem to hold my thoughts for any period of time. Should probably eat more often, but I must resist. It's important I come prepared. My heart beats stronger, but I will break it. I will see beyond everything. In the end, it was the nature of man that got Daniel. I must free myself of all desires. That's how they get you. Can love really be a weakness, or is it strength? And the poor girl. It just seems unfair. Is there anything I can do? If the future can be altered, why not the past? Am I playing the part of the fool in the cosmic play? If so, to what purpose? Disconnected the microwave oven just in case. Feeling absolute terror at the possibility there is no purpose, no rhyme, no reason for any of it. Why me? The only way I can help him is if I break the rules. It will come at a price, but what do I care if I can rise above it all? Saw her lifeless body. She's beautiful even in death. I've been crying ever since. It all seems so needless, so cool, ready for anything, don't care anymore. Finally it's here, the last one. Woke up with this on my palm. Okay. Tried to wash it out. It's a tattoo. Tested them in all different kinds of combinations, but I could not figure out how to do it. I must sleep. I will open the box tomorrow. Of course, so simple. Rotate the reel and release the symbol when it aligns with the grim. In other words, they were delivered to me. Symbol aligns with the grim. In the order they were delivered to me, but why is it empty? I thought it was Danielle all along. I thought he was here, but I cannot have been he who sent me the password. It doesn't make sense. If the box is empty, It means it must be filled. Still do not understand who sent me the symbol. If it was not the boy, then it must have been the Watchers. But why? Are they toying with us, helping us in some perverse, twisted way? From the get-go, he was doomed. They got him at the very thought of year walking. But I think the girl can be saved. I put everything he needs in the box and locked it. I will leave it where I found it, where all this started. My mind is set on this. Does it mean I am doomed too? The rift is open. It wants me to go through. Pack my things. I wonder if I will come back. Soul certain. It's cold here. I wish I could light a fire, but I must do it right. Surprised how calm I feel. Only hours remain. It's midnight. Well, that is very much feeling almost creepypasta level. Obviously, I've got the code for the box, and he says he was going to put the items in there. So let's check the box, I guess. Okay, so downwards facing triangle, sideways facing circle, square, upwards facing triangle, and then downwards facing circle. Exalt murder, Christiana, January 21st. Yesterday morning, bedrock killer Daniel Svensson was executed at Christiana prison. He was found guilty for the heinous murder of young Stein and Nilsson last year. Their sentence has been criticized by highly renowned Dr. Helen Van, who stated that Daniel is suffering from an abnormal psyche. He seems to have problems discerning past from present and has visions of terrible creatures. Something not. Has terrible creatures, something not uncommon among schizophrenics. Daniel cannot be held accountable for his actions and should be given treatment at an institution for the criminally insane. The execution was performed by Gustav Dahlberg. Aren't executioners usually kept anonymous? This was his fourth execution. Last year he was to perform the execution of notoriously Sir Rasmussen, who was charged with the murder of 4 infants in Vetrolt, but who took her own life before the sentence could be carried out. Security has been improved greatly since. Daniel Svensson was composed during the whole process. Beside the slightly shaking hand so common among the criminal type, you could not tell Daniel from any other young man. He sobbed loudly once when he laid his head down low, but quickly regained his composure. Quick prayer and a swift, powerful stroke, and it was over, according to the tender priest. Daniel's last words were, "I should have killed myself, then none of this would have happened." You are long dead when I write this, and I have not yet been born. We have a connection beyond life, death, space, and time. The impossible made possible by year walking, but the Watchers always win. Even though you've not passed through the rift yet, they sense the urge and they want their sacrifice. I wish there could be another way. I am sorry, but for her there is still hope. You can save her. You know what you must do. Well, apparently there was an alternate ending. Okay. You know what? When I played the first half of that game, I thought that was pretty decent. But that second half kind of blew my mind a little bit. Because it's the idea that year walking dissolves the barriers of time and space, basically allowing for a pseudo form of time travel. And so he changed the past. Wow. That's okay, you know what? I was okay with the game before. Now I'm outright impressed. That was good, actually. That latter half, like the first half of the game was just enjoyable in terms of, oh, it's a nice, simple point-and-click puzzle game. Some of the puzzles were a little bit like, like, you know, you had to realize you have to click on something multiple times. You know, that's fine, whatever. But then it throws a sort of creepypastorist journal at you. And then it's like, oh, wow. That was good. You know what? I will give the game credit. That was good. You went from a nice, enjoyable, simple point-and-click adventure game to actually a really interesting story and take on time travel multi-universe theory. That is very, very interesting. That is really good. That is... Anyway, I think that's it. There's no menu to go back to. I mean, I suppose I could press that, but it doesn't really seem like much. I guess I'm going to leave it here. That was... Yeah, that went from being good to being great. And I actually like that. That was good. That ended up being very, very enjoyable. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see you. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.